everyone, welcome to a very, very chilly Cape Town from Maya and myself. Wow, I think winter has finally arrived. So I am definitely staying inside today, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to catch up with you all again. And I've got a couple of subjects that I'm going to record because it seems like a good day for that. So the first thing I want to chat to you about is the issue of resilience. Now, I know that means different things, and it can definitely mean different things to different people. I have definitely had to learn emotional resilience. I think I've always been pretty good at physical resilience. I'm an earth sign, so I have a very strong physical body, physical constitution. There have been very few times in my life when I've been really ill. So I do manage to just keep going. You know, it's not an issue really for me, but emotional resilience is something that I've had to learn. I've had to learn how to manage my emotions so that they don't completely take over and control the way that I show up, particularly in conflict situations where ego fear comes to the surface and I feel threatened in some way. It's generally an unconscious fear. It's not like I feel physically threatened, but there's something deep inside, an unconscious belief that has maybe made me react in a way that I really don't like. It's not my way to react and say things that I regret after. I know we all do that at times, but yeah, I do try really hard not to do that. But it has been a process for me. Likewise, you know, you can also have what I would refer to as spiritual resilience. And for me, that means having certain beliefs. And as you all know by now, I teach what I refer to as practical spirituality. And all of that is based on my own personal experience of trying different things and figuring out what has worked for me and helped me to move through challenging situations or times in my life. And what have I actually learned about my place in the world and how my beliefs have either helped me or hindered me. And where they've been hindering me, I've had to address that and get to the bottom of whatever the spiritual belief was. Because often it was a spiritual belief, you know, maybe, you know, I'm in this on my own and I've just got to control my life and make sure that I'm safe, and I've got to figure out everything on my own. I've got to do everything on my own. I've got to make things happen. You know, those sorts of beliefs, which I've come to realize are not helping me at all. The universe is benevolent. And as long as I keep trusting that things are working in my favor, even when it's uncomfortable, I keep going and I hold on to those beliefs that are more beneficial for me, that eventually, in divine timing, not when I want it, but in divine timing, things start changing, improving, you know, just feeling better all round. And for me, that is what I would refer to as spiritual resilience, is not giving up on my deeply held beliefs. Once I've proven to myself it does work, you know, and sometimes it takes time to prove to myself that this different way, this different belief is actually a better way or a better belief for me. But I don't give up. I just keep going. And so for me, resilience in any form has actually proven to be a beneficial trait that I have developed. But it does take time and it does take commitment. And sometimes it's not very comfortable while you're going through that process, but it's definitely worth it in the end, because as long as I stay true to myself and my beliefs, things seem to just work out beautifully. And trust. Trust has been probably one of the biggest lessons I've had to learn in my life. And it's got nothing to do with trusting other people. It's about trusting myself, trusting my own intuition, and trusting the universe has my back. And that for me is also connected to resilience. So I hope that makes sense, and I will chat to you again very soon. Blessings and love, blessings and love.